Hey,
Hey, hi everybody. Welcome back to another review of Married at First Sight and us talking shit.
hey. Well,
So,
girl,
Slade, what you thought about this episode?
I liked it. I liked it. It was good. It
I liked it too,
was
but
good.
some
It's
parts
getting
really annoyed me. But let's get into it.
okay. Where you going to start?
Um, Claire and Cameron. Bleh.
Well, I think she's a little. I think she's a little bossy. I think she. No, I'm. That's the wrong word. I think that she is expecting him to be somebody who she had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she didn't plan for who he is in her mind. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think
So you're
he.
saying she didn't come in with a fully open mind.
No, it's not even that. You know how
And I asked that because you can't plan for something that you really don't know. You have to be really open.
you do. Okay, so then yeah, because it's like when you dream about your dream wedding and your husband, he's this way, right?
Hmm.
And she's treating him like that. Like he doesn't open the door. He's not carrying her bag and stuff. And she didn't know him before marrying him, so she doesn't know that he's probably not like that. He's probably not a chivalrous guy. He's probably, or maybe he is, and she's giving him a vibe that she doesn't want that.
Mm.
Like she's giving him the independent vibe. But I think they're both really overthinking this
They
whole.
are.
I think they're
They are.
this whole thing.
Yeah,
So
because she is giving him the independent vibe, and I think he's taking that to mean I don't have to do anything for her. But
right,
because she's independent, that doesn't mean you still can't be chivalrous. You know what I mean?
right.
One doesn't exclude the other. And I think and they obviously they've had a conversation, and he she's they've had a conversation. I guess she told him like what she would like or what she wants, but to me it seems like it was a general conversation.
Hmm.
So she hasn't been specific, so he's confused. 'Cause he keeps saying he's confused, he's
Yeah,
confused. So I think they need to have a more specific conversation. And her being a therapist, I'm kind of surprised at how they're interacting. But
I'm not.
being a therapist professionally and then integrating what you know into your own personal life,
I
it's
don't
two
think
totally different things.
I don't think people look at it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like accountants are bad at
Mm-hmm.
their own finances.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Exactly.
but I do see that she therapized. Yeah, she therapy.
Therapies him to death.
She not to death, but she does therapy him. But I don't think she realizes that she doesn't apply it to her own self.
Mm-hmm. And
You know?
again, because of all the overthinking,
Yeah, yeah,
all the overthinking.
yeah. Her therapist must
Yeah,
be something else.
girl.
Because therapists have therapists. They have
Of
to.
course.
You
Of
know?
course. With all the mess that they take in every day, they have to.
Yeah. But
They have to.
she,
Yeah. And she's gonna have to be more like tolerant and
okay, you got it too.
patient,
You got
because
it too.
um she makes comments and then it seems like she's like, oh, it doesn't bother her, but it bothers her. Like the fact that he sleeps in, she's up, she's an early riser, he's sleeping in. Of course, this isn't something they knew about each other, but now they know that. So now that's a conversation to be had.
Hmm.
And if you want to do stuff early in the morning, then you need to have the conversation.
Right.
So he could, okay, I'm gonna have to get up early tomorrow, and so she won't be sitting there for hours annoyed because he's getting his beauty rest.
He likes that stuff.
Oh my gosh.
But
Yeah, but they really, really have to have a specific conversation. 'Kay? All he keeps saying is he is confused.
yes. But
Hmm.
did you see when they were talking about his job?
Yeah, you
Oh,
know what? I was looking at that, right? And at first I was like, she was low key dissing what he does.
Yes, okay, it wasn't me because I was like, she is like she doesn't respect what he does.
Yeah, because at first she was like, "Oh, you just fix bikes,"
Right.
let's throw it away. And then he was that whole conversation annoyed me. That
Me
whole
too.
conversation annoyed me because first, where she came off with the whole thing, even though at the wedding or whatever, she knows that he owns a bike store, so it's
Right.
not that he just fixes bikes,
Right.
but she's still in her head. Oh, he just tinkers with bikes. And
Minimum.
then, when he explained the whole thing, that is just not a matter of, fixing bikes. And it's like, no two bikes come in with the same issue,
Right.
you know, so it's always different. And 'cause I guess her thing was like, don't he get bored or
Right.
whatever. And then he was saying it's just not a matter of the bikes, it's the personal side to it too.
Right.
That, being outdoors, people riding bikes and all of that, it's part of it helps people with their mental health. And I guess once he explained that part, then she's like, oh, okay, I respect that. But until he flushed that out, it's like, but even if he didn't flush that out, if that's what he does, respect what he does,
Right.
but yeah, she did not. And then the other part of the conversation that annoyed me
Mm-hmm.
was when they were talking about pretty much, let's say, opportunities. And he's like, if an opportunity comes along, you jump on it essentially.
Oh my
You
God.
know, I know, right? And so if something comes to you, you jump on the opportunity. And then I don't know how she got this whole thing about if things come easy to you, and you're not driven. Cause that's the impression I got. She's saying that he's not driven, and it's like not that he's not driven, but if an opportunity comes, yeah, yeah. Well, what you thought about that whole conversation?
I just what you. She's annoying. She's overthinking. She's an overachiever. She was just too much. It's like she doesn't relax.
Yeah, cause like not. I understand you work hard to get for
Yes.
what you want and stuff, but not every single solitary thing you get in your life you have to work hard for.
No.
Some things are opportunities, like
Right.
he said, and you jump on the opportunity. So if an opportunity comes, you don't jump on it because, oh, I didn't work hard for this, so I
Right.
can't take this opportunity. It's like that's just ridiculous.
Or you don't deserve it because you didn't put in the effort for it. But
Yeah,
life is not like that, life.
exactly.
So if you want to struggle all your life, go ahead. But that's not working smart. That's working
Mhm.
hard. Huh?
Exactly. I believe in working smarter, not harder. So,
Yes. I mean, but that's when you're young to gain experience. You work hard, you know.
mhm,
But you ask enough questions, and you'll get a mentor that'll guide you into a situation where working smart becomes your everyday life.
mhm.
But until then, you work hard to get to an opportunity.
Exactly. But did you notice while when they were sitting on the dock, how far apart they were sitting?
She
They
doesn't
weren't even
like
sitting
him.
close together.
She doesn't like him.
Yeah, I was like, y'all having this conversation. Why y'all so far apart? You know,
I think
I was
she
like,
doesn't
wow.
like the fact. I think because she's so close to her family, him not having so much of that is scary to her, especially him being from somewhere else.
Mm,
That's probably scaring her. And she's probably trying to put some distance between them so he don't go, I want to move back to New Zealand,
yeah, but
Because she's giving me I don't like him vibes.
yeah, she don't, I agree. I don't think she likes him.
Mm-mm.
I don't think she likes him. And they are slowly working their way down the hill, girl. They're slowly going downward.
Yes.
So because
And her and that boat. Oh,
yeah, and I know you didn't see the after party, but
mm-hmm.
they had Clint on the after party, and he was from the last season,
Okay.
and him and his match was pretty much the same way, where they just was not clicking. They
Mm-hmm.
could not get it together, and they were the couple that even though they lived together, they stayed in separate bedrooms,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of they were like friends. They
Okay.
pretty much operated like friends
Their friends owned each other.
throughout most of the season. Yeah. So now these two, I don't even know if they're gonna operate as friends the way they're going.
I
So
wouldn't be her friend.
huh?
I wouldn't be her friend. She's me.
Yeah. So the way they're going, I don't even think they're gonna develop a friendship. But yeah, this is just going downhill.
He's cold and she's mean.
So
You
yeah,
know?
I don't think she's so much mean as she's judgmental.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's very judgy.
She is. She
Mm-hmm.
is because
I
if
mean,
my
maybe
if
it
my
might
family don't like you, this and this, yeah, she.
yeah, it might come across as mean, but I think she's very judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if she's always been, when some people have always been in a certain circle
Mm-hmm.
and their experience haven't been that broad,
Mm-hmm.
and so they always expect everyone that they come across to operate a certain way,
To
and
move.
if you don't operate that way, yeah, there's an issue with you,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But oh, girl,
Oh, look what's going on here. What's happening? You got nails?
anyway, we digress.
I'm gonna catch it on tape when you cursing about him. Watch. I'm gonna catch that right on video. Y'all stay tuned.
So yeah, but that was my take. That was my take on Claire and Cameron. That's
I
working my nerves right now.
and he
I
finds
like
her
I like her to be
attractive,
funny,
and he
but
just like
it's
her.
starting to work my nerves.
But
Hmm?
you see, right? He likes her, and he finds her attractive. That forbidden fruit. She's one of them girls that's all sassy and you know, and he like her, but she don't like him.
Yeah. Hmm.
Ah, she's
Yeah,
and
but you need
oh
to
my
stop,
goodness.
stop being judgy
Yeah.
and just be, just open up yourself to, the possibilities. All
I
right,
mean,
enough about those two.
and,
Next, who we gonna talk about next?
well, we could just talk about what's her name, Becca and Austin, but they just so god
I
sweet.
love Becca and Austin.
They're like
I thought that's my favorite couple from the get
they're
go.
like
That's my favorite couple.
maple sap from the tree. They are just so sweet, and they just make out.
Love
I was that kind of girl. I like to make out and hold hands and stuff when I was
them.
younger. Now it's like don't even fucking touch me.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
what I love about them is he is so understanding
And
of
then
her issues
I keep
and
waiting
her
for the
needs.
break. I keep
Hmm?
wait. I keep waiting for something like his crazy to just pop out because he's too nice. I keep waiting for crazy to just be like, here I am.
Uh, I
But
mean, his family said that's the type of person he is.
he is. He's so nice, and they're so good together. Wait,
Yeah.
before we go any further, can we get into her shirt? Can we get into that top she had on? Okay, because now I'm thinking about like Instagramming Married at First Sight clothes, Married at First Sight style. Okay, because that shirt was something else. And then Claire in the after party last week, she had on this pink outfit that was really cute.
Hmm.
So they wear some cute clothes,
Yeah,
you
they
know.
do. They do. And
I just,
they like some of them, they really like pink.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Because on the after
look like
party after party this week,
that.
it was a pink, the whole pink thing was going with Emily too.
And I think because it's cold or hot, and you know, it blends with the makeup and everything that they wear.
Mm,
So it's cute though.
yeah.
They have some really cute outfits. So shout out to wardrobe. But yes, Emily and Austin.
Yeah. You see he's thinking that she may be the one. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
Both
how sweet."
they both are serious at the same time and silly at this. They just
Yeah, she brings out the fun in him.
yeah, because
She
you
brings
can
out the fun
tell
in him.
you can tell he was like socially awkward,
Mhm.
and so and she don't give a heck.
Mhm.
So it's like, oh, now he has somebody to be that with.
Mm-hmm.
I like them
Mm-hmm.
together. I like them. I like their people. You know,
Yes.
I like how they are with people, with each other. So
Yeah. And they have some really, really good conversation.
yes,
They
yes,
have really, really good. They're really, really connecting.
and they're
And
building friendship.
yeah,
They're building a friendship.
yeah. And I like how they're connecting. And they're building that friendship and they have that romantic aspect to it as well.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So they're working both sides, you know,
It's
both
a
sides.
good balance. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he don't. Oh my God, I hope he's not crazy. Because I really like him and I like the way he organizes his things. I'm into
Oh,
him.
you're stuck on that organization, aren't you?
I'm
You are
into,
stuck on that
I'm into straight
organization.
lines and neat things. Thank you.
Oh my God.
You want to talk about touch my coochie, Emily?
Oh yeah. Let's get to Emily.
She
Emily, I
said,
like Emily. As bookwild as she seems to be, I like him. I
you
like
know that's my
Emily.
girl. I identify with her the most.
I
I
love me some
wow.
Emily, okay?
She's a
Uh,
little loosey goosey,
mm,
but I identify with her the most because
yeah,
she's
but
so like
she is letting him
studied,
take the lead, which is a good thing.
but it's a struggle for her. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
can tell because she keeps talking about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
I think she's like me. If
Mm.
somebody will take
Uh-huh.
the reins and do the reins properly, I think she can let go.
I know.
I
But
think
you see how she felt. Talk about how she felt coming. I was like, she had to been drunk.
so. I guess that's why she had that pink cast on her hand.
She broke her wrist, but didn't say anything at the time. Cause she said in the after party she was talking about she didn't want to spoil the mood. Cause they wasn't a good groove that night, so
Right.
she didn't want to spoil the mood. And they were like, she's afterwards, they were in the hot tub and stuff. But she's like, you didn't hear that, you didn't hear.
I was like, I would have been
Like,
see, but that's the thing. Remember, I was like, we're so strong
mm,
and don't want to take care of you. She only thing she had to do was coming back in there and go, oh my arm, my wrist, oh I hurt, but she don't
yeah,
feel the mood, so she didn't say anything. No,
yeah, yeah.
with a balloon, and it's like, dude, now what if they gotta amputate your hand? So I'm learning how
Oh,
to.
that's
I'm
funny.
learning how to cry. I've been
Mm-mm.
trying to
But
teach myself how to cry.
you saw for their date thing the whole tequila. I was like, she was trying to get him drunk.
I
Okay,
want,
but he was keeping up though.
yeah, of
He
course,
was keeping up. Look,
girl,
he's like, I ain't no punk.
girl.
Okay,
He girl. He said his father drinks vodka as water.
as water.
He baby, he junior. Okay. But I think they're gonna put a I think he's gonna put a kibosh to all of that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And it's the honeymoon and it's all fun and games right now.
Mm-hmm.
But once they get back home to real life, because you saw when they had the financial discussion, where
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "You don't even know where all her money goes,"
Right.
and
Right.
he's like, "Yeah,
Mhm.
we gonna find out that shit, okay? I don't play that."
And
Yeah,
he about to put his household in order.
in order,
I like
okay,
that.
quick.
Like that. And I
But
think that she likes that.
yeah,
Felt
but
like uh, oh, daddy touched.
oh my god,
Ew, he's gonna take care of the finance. I like her. I
mhm.
really. I'm so surprised she's not from New York.
Yeah, but she did tell him she needs routine.
Mm-hmm.
She did admit that she needs structure. So at
Yeah,
least she's self-aware enough to know that she has none and she needs help. So that's a good fit
I think somebody.
where
I think either somebody told her she already has a therapist.
yeah. So the thing is, the question is gonna be once he tries to give her some structure,
Mm-hmm.
how she's gonna react. Because you need routine. You admit that you need routine structure. So once he starts to put that in place, are you gonna resist or are you gonna be like, oh, okay? I need this.
Now, the real question is not if she's going to resist or give it. Is it going to be, will she give in too much because she never had a relationship?
That's true too. Cause like, yeah, that's a good point. Cause being that she's never had one, she may
Acquiesce
have
to everything. Like,
yeah,
okay, this is what it's supposed to be.
yeah. She may have the tendency to compromise too much or lose herself
Yes. Yes.
in this relationship. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I was and looking at the after party. I looked at it on the iPad because I'm not at home, as
Mm-hmm.
you can see from my surrounding, my lighting.
You might.
But I watched the episode on the iPad, and in looking at her, I couldn't. It looked like she did not have on her wedding ring. Her and Orion, 'cause Orion was on the after party too,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, but I think I may have to go back and do a snapshot and enlarge it.
Okay.
Well, Orion for sure wasn't wearing his, but her I couldn't
See
see clearly.
how
Yeah.
her Emily
Yeah. But I have to go back and look.
was that the hand she broke?
And that's what I was thinking too. Maybe it's but she had another ring on. She had a
Oh.
ring on her middle finger that
Oh.
that you couldn't miss. But if the wedding band is slimmer, it might have been slimmer. So I'm like, is she wearing it? But yeah.
Oh
So
no.
that's one thing I was looking and I'm like, I couldn't be sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on those two to see how that is gonna work out once they get home. But right now everybody's just enjoying themselves, having a good time. We're in Mexico,
A
you
free
know.
vacation.
hmm So, but when look, once the honeymoon is over,
Yes.
let's see how it goes. Oh, you have anything else on Emily?
No, I was looking. I was like,
Yeah. So
and
let's get.
I did put down that he is stiff, and he was really trying to hang with those
Oh yeah.
tequila shots. But you know that wasn't one of his things, right? He
hmm
doesn't want, he doesn't know how to let go, so he's gonna let her take the reign and the fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only thing that I noted from that.
Yeah,
So,
again, like Austin
mhm,
and Becca, she'll bring out the fun in him.
yes,
The same that she will do for us, Becca will do for Austin.
hmm,
Emily brings out the fun in Brennan. Yeah.
yes, because they are staff. We forgot to talk about Emily, Becca, and Austin. He wants kids. She
Yeah.
she
hmm
don't really want kids.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't get that she doesn't want. She doesn't care one way or the other.
So,
She's like
she,
me. She's like, and I can relate. That's like me. I don't care one way or the other. If I do good, if I don't good.
okay,
So I can relate to her in that thing. So if she'd never have any, she's good. If she
okay,
has, she's good. Yeah.
okay,
So I didn't get that she doesn't want
yeah,
kids. So I understand her point of view 100%.
and I
Yeah.
understand him wanting them because I know he's gonna be a fun dad. I
Yeah.
I think he relates more to silly
Mhm.
adulting.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he does, and that could come off as creepy to some people, but I like him and I like kids for him.
Yeah. And that's what she said that he's weird, she's weird. They're weird together.
Uh-huh.
He understands that, she understands that. So yeah, they're good together with that.
And they understand each other's moods too.
Mhm.
I just love them too.
Me
I
too.
love them too.
Yeah, I'm rooting for them
Yeah,
hard.
me too. Hard, hard.
hmm
Okay, and who's next?
Oh Lord, Orion.
I want to save them for last.
Yeah, well, we on to them right now, girl. Let's get into it.
They are the last ones?
We did Becca and Austin already. We
Oh,
did Cameron and Claire already. We
child,
did Emily and Brennan. So let's get into Orion.
child.
He pissed me off.
He did?
He did.
He did.
because when we looked at um the previews from last week,
Hmm.
um I thought they were gonna get into the issue with the bus, the
Right.
comment on the bus,
Right.
but that's not what they got into. And what pissed me off was how easily he understood Cameron's ignorance, right? And he gave Cameron grace
Yes.
because it came from ignorance. And
Ye-
but then when him and Lauren was having this conversation, she came from a place of ignorance also,
Yes.
because she's saying, I never use that word. I don't even understand. I don't even know what redskin means.
I didn't know either.
And when she said that, his face got red because you could see. And then, so when she saw that, she's like, oh, you
It's
know, but she's
uncomfortable for
still
you.
saying, she still didn't know really what it meant. And she asked him to explain. And he did. But my thing is, why you pissed off at her? She came from a place of ignorance also, you
Right.
know.
And he knew
So
better and Cameron knew better than to say that.
exactly, because as soon as it came out his mouth, he was like, you
Right.
know, yeah. So, but she didn't know what redskin means. You
Right.
know what I mean? So why you pissed off at her? No. And why you didn't give her any grace?
Right.
You
And
know.
it didn't happen in front of everybody. It happened in the privacy of your room where you're free to have these conversations
Mhm.
to let somebody know all the things like how you feel. I want to punch you for my ancestors kind of.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he was, and at the after party, girl, he's still pissed off
Are you
because in his demeanor, and when Keisha asked him, now looking back at it, do you feel any differently? He said no. And then so Keisha was telling him, listen, you know, essentially that she of all people, both of them are come from pretty much the same background in that she's black, he's Indian, they experience the same thing. And why did you give her grace? you know um and Emily, I said I gave Emily for the win in the after party, 'cause Emily called him out on it.
what she say?
She essentially told him that no, he did not give her grace, because he said that when that happened, I guess he was so upset they cut taping,
Oh,
and
in the
he
room.
went up. Yeah, during the actual thing, they cut taping, and he went up, and he was like on the balcony. He said like for about 2.5 hours, just trying to figure out how to give her grace.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we stop?
Mhm.
He was trying to give her grace because she didn't know what red skin meant.
He said trying to give her grace. I
But
don't know if
that was her offense, though, right?
yeah, that was her offense. Yeah, that you know she didn't I guess her offense, to me, her offense was the way she reacted when she looked at him and he turned red. And I guess she was supposed to know, what it meant, and how it is gonna affect him.
Was
But
I
how would she know that if she didn't even know what redskin means?
okay? I was gonna say, should I have said that? Is that like saying it with the N word with the hard er? I don't want to offend, but
Hmm.
right. So, and that was the thing when when they were having that conversation and he gave the meaning. I was so taken aback by it, especially that it's been the name of a national football
Football team
team
all these
these
years.
years, and then to find out that that's the meaning of that.
I didn't know the meaning either.
I mean, be, I thought it was referencing a color of the skin. I thought it was
Me,
referencing the
me
color of us.
too. Me too. And then Keisha was telling him, the fact that when she asked him if he used the N word, and he said he had before, with songs and stuff, she gave him grace.
Right.
So now when it was her turn, he had none to give. And from his demeanor, the after party, he still feels like, you know,
I think he probably was trying to look for a reason not to like her.
yeah. So I don't know,
Because
but that
I mean, because he seemed like he could do it with anybody and kiss anybody. So maybe he was looking for a reason not to like her. Maybe she said something to him that we don't know that made her
Yeah,
they
well,
turned her off.
I don't know. But yeah, but Emily called him out, and even Clint gave his opinion and pretty much, tell him, all of them tell him, he shouldn't have done what he did.
He's weird because, like I said,
He took, like, I mean, you know, deep, deep, deep offense. And
yeah,
I'm not saying you can't be offended, but to the fact that you were so upset at her, and when he said they had to actually cut taping and he had to go off by himself for about 2.5 hours to try to figure out how to give her grace.
how to give her grace. Grace
Yeah,
for what? Not knowing what a term meant.
exactly. For her ignorance.
But,
When you gave Cameron grace like that,
and he knew that that was offensive.
you
'Cause
know?
it's an
Yeah,
offensive,
so yeah. So that this
offensive.
whole thing just changed my thing on him. 'Cause how could you be so hard on the black woman
When I
and so easy on the white man?
see when I saw that, I immediately said to myself, he was looking for an out.
He probably was.
Looking for an out because I don't know why. I don't know if he's not attracted to her. I don't know why. I don't know if she offended him because
Yeah.
she has an issue with him living with his mother.
Yeah. But up until that point, right? I was saying, okay, I like them because he complimented her all the time, and you
She
know,
didn't want him
every
though.
opportunity he got, to compliment her, he did. And I thought, okay, that is so nice. And as when they were there in the water, they're all cozy and talking, and they had good conversations also.
He put a
The
blanket
stuff
on
they
her.
were getting into, when they talk about kids and they both want one kids, they both are open to adoption
Mm-hmm.
and all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, they're having good conversation. I like that about them. But then when they got to that whole thing, I was like, oh, hell no.
I think he lying.
Hell
I think he into dudes.
so.
I think
But you already said that.
I
I
think he into dudes.
already said that when he said he went out on a date one time and kissed the dude one time and then realized it wasn't for him. I know you ever since that you said that. So
He,
listen,
he fight.
time will tell. We'll find out.
He fighting his fight, girl. Let him fight. Put up your dukes, fight. He fighting his fight. Fight your fight.
He fighting the good fight.
I wish him happiness, but
Hmm.
I don't understand how. That's why you gotta watch people always scream about culture, 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 culture.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
but yeah, after that whole thing, yeah, I am looking at him differently for sure. And then you saw the previews the next week, right? With
yeah.
with with them.
Uh
And I
huh.
think this whole thing that happened this week will
Mhm.
set the scene or set the tone
Mhm.
for what's to come. And now I think he's looking at her completely different.
That's
And
crazy.
everything now going forward, he's gonna have a whole different attitude. Hmm. Because when the
Like
when
she
was
don't
the
play
last
with
time?
attitudes.
Huh?
I said she looked like she doesn't play with attitudes.
Oh no, she
You know,
does it.
when you can put your attitude back there.
Hmm. But right now, she giving him grace, but he started his shit. I could see her putting a foot up his ass.
And I like the way she communicates. I
Hmm.
like the way that she opens a conversation
Hmm.
without being so confrontation. Her conversation was to get information,
Exactly. Exactly.
not to be
Mhm.
accusatory, but to gain information, to get understanding. You know?
Exactly. And that's what because she comes from a place of understanding,
Yeah,
trying to learn.
yeah.
She comes from a place of trying to learn and be
It
understanding.
looks
Yeah,
like
and open.
she's easy to talk to easy to like communicate with somebody who's insecure.
Mhm.
She could.
Because when they were having a conversation, she noticed right away the change. And
Yes,
she's like, is this conversation hard for you?
she said, "Is it
Yeah.
right? Are you uncomfortable?" And
Mhm.
right?
And he was like, "Oh, I'm getting it."
Right, and he turned into Bonquisha.
Okay.
I was like, sir, no, you're supposed to say yes. This is I like that, you know. But
Yep.
but then Shaniqua came out. And he wanted to go with his sisters, I know he wanted to read her, but there was no elm trees to throw
I
Chloe
know.
at. No, I'm just joking. But I mean, I appreciate him showing, like, I appreciate him not hiding that and, you know,
Mhm.
being upfront with that. So now,
Listen, he was so pissed off he couldn't hide it, even if he wanted to.
but so she could see his prejudice.
He couldn't hide it even if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, at the after party, you could still feel it.
Well, he needs to speak to his
Okay.
therapist also. He done sent me to therapy, and now he need to go see his therapist because, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, he need to. Yeah, he need to work that out.
Yeah,
He need to work that out.
does he feel like he can't show anger over to Cameron, but he could show anger to
Exactly.
Lauren?
Exactly.
That whole
Especially
thing
when
was
he said
weird,
you can recognize ignorance. But
right?
if you could recognize ignorance, how you recognized it one way and you didn't recognize it on the other side, you
He
know?
used the stereotype, and she was trying to gain information.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, like I said, that whole thing pissed me off. It pissed me off.
So,
So
but
yeah, but
but you know, girlfriends fight. Maybe they can put their
oh,
bonnet.
bonnet buddies fight.
Maybe they put their bonnets on and make some tea and talk. You know, on the
Exactly.
balcony. You know, I don't.
Listen, look, they're gonna have to do a lot of bonnet talking because I'm telling you, when I looked at the preview for next episode, when he asked, I guess when she told him, she had sex 2 weeks before the
What?
wedding,
What? Yo.
and he said, and she she asked, he said, sex is off the table.
Well, he didn't want to have sex in the first place. Every since the first show, he's put in
Exactly.
sex off. I want to get to know her. I want to, and that's good. All of that is beautiful. But honey, somebody go get Charles.
Well, listen, when he said that, I was like, okay, well, maybe he was starting to think about it. But after she said that, his balls crawled right back up in his stomach. Okay.
He's straight to the D.
Mm, mm, mm. I was like, okay.
Straight to the nude. Okay, because all them hubba bubbas sitting in her shirt. Okay, she got the twins. But see, and then he was too willing to wear that bonnet. And somebody left a comment: would he have offended her if he refused to wear the bonnet? I think she would have been more turned on if he would have been like, "I ain't wearing this bonnet."
I know.
Think
Because
I
if she had commented, I was like, no, he would, no, she would have been offended because what dude be wearing a bonnet? He'd been like, he'd have been like, nah, I'm cool.
Orion. Orion
Hmm.
wears a bonnet to bed with his new wife, okay?
Bonnet buddies, girl, bonnet buddies.
Well, he gonna be back with his mama and them and his sister. I don't understand. Uh, Orion,
Maybe he might take look, he might take up some bonnets as a gift.
take that back to the reservation. Keep the moisture in.
Girl.
Keep that shea butter moisture in argan oil.
Okay.
But I mean, where did we have them on the survival list? We had them lasting.
Well, I had them lasting because I figured, they're so both of them came in quote unquote open, so open,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
He's
Let me
he,
see. I know I had them
he's
last.
intolerant. He's intolerant.
Okay. You said no, I said yes.
Okay, say girl.
So
So,
I'm right now I might be moving on over I'm moving on over to the no side.
say, and you mess around next episode, they might be in a fight.
Girl. And look, the bonnet's coming off.
Child, child. They had to
If
stop
the
taping.
bonnet's coming off, I'm gonna
hou-
be on.
They had to stop taping 2.5 hours because she didn't know what a phrase actually meant.
And he was so offended. Okay?
So she should have looked all the offensive things up right after they got married. I'm confused with because we
But
don't
she
go around
tried it.
seeking out slurs
I
to
know, but
we just don't use
you know
them.
what?
Well,
You know.
well, you don't. You heard me? I said we just don't use them. Then I said no, you don't.
Exactly.
You get me mad enough, I'm liable.
Exactly.
I'm just honest with myself. But
Yeah.
I'm excited for next week. But I do want to see that after party for this episode.
Mhm.
I
Yeah. Yeah. Look at it.
when it did,
Yeah.
I gotta find it. So when I
Look
um,
at it.
when I didn't, I was
And
a little disappointed.
next episode, you could tell me what you thought about it.
Yeah. And
Hmm
what day? It comes out on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay, because I was sitting at work and now I get alerts on my phone. They're killing my battery dead. But and it was like, oh, and I was waiting for something and it was lunchtime, so I was like, let me watch this. But then
hmm
I stopped maybe 10 minutes before it ended when Orion and Lauren got
hmm
into it. I told you about that episode. What happened?
Yeah.
So, and then after that, I watched the rest on yesterday. So
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
all. That was fun. I'm excited
Yes, it
for
was a
next
good
week.
conversation on the married folks.
Yes.
Mhm.
And this shouldn't be it. But I know it's Thanksgiving week and you're out and about. Bzzz, so I'm not going to hold you.
I know, I
I
know.
have fun for the
I
Thanksgiving.
will.
Okay.
And everyone, if you like our episodes, subscribe,
Yes.
click like,
Like,
and
comment,
share.
subscribe below.
Yes, please do. So until next time,
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving. And look out for our Thanksgiving episode.
And I was nice this week.
ah,
I was holding in all the crazy.
yes, you are.
Trying to
All
win.
right, folks. See you soon. Bye.